Oh, it is. It has been powered. The LCDs took over. Can't believe that. I've been chundering on for bloody ages. Well, Happy New Year anyway. That's one of the things I said. Maybe lip reading. But yeah, bare knuckle free. Stuck it on, got it out the old Oak Games cupboard, and thought I'd give it another whirl. I was saying to myself, not sure I'd pay the money that it goes for these days, but certainly back when I got it, it was nice to have the trilogy, and it's an interesting one, quite divisive. At least we can't hear him sing. Plenty of opportunities to hear me sing. A bit of a classic series, obviously, Streets of Rage or Bare Knuckle. Especially looking upon it today, obviously there's been... I think there was Streets of Rage 4, wasn't there, recently? I think it finally come out. And this was obviously also released on the Sega Mega Drive Mini 2, wasn't it? And a bit of fuss because they removed some of the elements, I think. There'll be none of those elements removed there, although whether we'll get to any juicy bits remains to be seen. Revenge of the Screen Tear. We've got a bit of screen tearing. Can't seem to be avoided with this cheap equipment you've sponsored me with. I tell you what, I'll be in the top line mode because you get the dodgy thing anyway. Happy New Year, One Up Gamers. Exactly. Happy New Year to one and all. I wonder what sort of wattage those machines use. You gotta think no more than 100. Well, you probably wouldn't want to risk having it on all day. Surprisingly, this CRT, because I've plugged it in, it only uses 50 watts of power. So I think we've been lied to because my HD TV downstairs uses 100 watts. Yeah, it's bigger, don't get me wrong. But they weren't exactly that all-consuming of power. Other than probably, the voltage thing on the initial starter, but I was quite surprised. Same as all these retro consoles. Most of them are using like 10 or 15 watts each. Nothing major. Even 360 wasn't using a massive amount. I mean, it upped it a fair bit putting the 360 on, but not what you'd expect with the heating ability of the console. Take any small room up to 20 degrees within an hour. Oh, man with a gun, never fair. Yeah, but your TV is 168-inch backlit with football stadium lights. No, it's your old telly. It's 55 inches. I just expected the CRT to use a lot more power than 50 watts. It sort of surprised me a bit. In fact, I thought, because like I've got an extension lead that's got 12 things plugged in now. You don't have all 12 things turned on at once. But I thought, oh man, I bet that's drawing loads of power, but it really isn't. Yeah, retro gaming is good for the environment. Right, it's better for the environment. He's finally done the man in the suit anyway. Get a saw. Oh, no, I don't want that. The music is, I mean, it's a bit weird, isn't it? It's very sort of acid house, sort of techno sort of fare. I believe it was created randomly through some sort of weird programming pattern or something. It's certainly not as soulful, I don't think, as the first two games. Although it does keep the familiar screen when you complete a stage. These bikes really do your head in, especially when you jump the wrong way. Terror. He's coming in the middle. Is he? Here he is. I think this is the bit that cut out, that guy there with the chain. I don't know why. It's just a vividly coloured dressed gentleman, I mean. I don't know why anyone's making any judgments on his sexuality, if that's the problem. Let's see if there's any justification. I've seen cats play better music on Instagram. Yeah, it's one of those where here he is, bringing his crew again. Give him the old reverse suplex. I think in some contexts the music makes sense, like the nightclub stage where you think, oh yeah, the music fits this, but then like this, really, I don't know, couldn't we have started off with something a bit jollier? Straight to some industrial techno. Don't hold back. There he is again. I always thought this series had done well with one button, really. Yeah, I suppose like Final Fight as well. It didn't feel quite as limited as it probably should do. Obviously, you can do your special move. Oh, that's a back hit. Well, there is some 6-button functionality. Here he is. Apparently this has been cut out. Well, yeah, okay, the leather pants. And there's also the fact he's wearing high-heeled boots. Is it something to do with the symbol? I mean, he does look a bit camp, I must say, but yeah, I think that's been cut out of the Mega Drive Mini 2 news. I wonder what they've replaced it with. Should have done some research. It's hard to hit him. Come here. Jesus. Ash. Oh, he's crying. Nice. Wouldn't get this trash on Amiga. You wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to keep up the disc swapping, would I? I've already swapped about 3 discs just to get through that first stage. I can't remember which game it was. Oh, I'll tell you what it was. It was Rise of the Robots. It was a video about, you know, I mean, I'm sure most people can remember how much hype it was about Rise of the Robots before it came out. You know, it was released on everything, weren't it, from Game Boy to Amiga. But the Amiga version, you had to swap 5 discs just to watch the intro. And I suppose you've got to put it into context that probably back in the day, when would that have been, about 96 or something, perhaps people would have tolerated that. But imagine these days. And to swap 5 discs to watch an intro, I mean, that is a bit obscene. Shiva. Sounds like someone who had like a dance tune in the top 40s and the 90s. Oh, Shiva's throwing me about everywhere. Shiva Las Vegas. This isn't fair. I'm going to get that chicken before it's too late. That's roast chicken. Decent size. Probably turkey, looking at the size of it. I mean, what sort of chicken was it? It's been a mutant. Oh no, falling straight into his plan. I'm off and bang out the old super move. Oh, I've missed him. It's not looking good. Oh, it's really not looking good. This is painful. Shiva. No, what's happened? Well, go with bringing the uppercut out. Come here. Oh, how did that not get him? Jeez. That's it, fight back. Oh, where's he gone? Where? That's better. Oh no, that's not better. Oh, the rust is showing through. That's some Xmas turkey here, eat it. No, I'm done with turkey. I don't understand the appeal of turkey. I think the only thing is because it was a big bird, it would feed plenty of people. Other than that, I don't really see the appeal. I mean, if it's that good, how come we're not eating it the rest of the time? Okay, maybe if you're down Bernard Matthews having some turkey dippers, you might be enjoying turkey, 12 months a year. But for the majority of people, and you get sick of it, don't you? Do you think I'm missing much on the story here? It looks like some sort of youth club gone wrong, like there's been a break in there or something. Is this more tuneful, this music? Down outside Smiley's, great club. Great place to go. Tell you what though, the motorcyclists have made it a real pain to just walk down the road. Oh, never tried to knee a motorcyclist. Oh. That was my only hope, throw him into the motorcyclist. It's amazing how alike these people are. There must have been a very strict dress code when joining these gangs. You know, certain clothes or certain criteria. And I think the purple is a bit much, but then again, you know, if you put a top on, it's slightly better. I think, you know, but with the top, looks better than without. So, green hair though, you know, that sort of clashes. He's gone for a sort of Joker look, hasn't he? Carlos. Hello, 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 and Happy New Year. Have you changed that bedding? You changed that mouldy bedding. It's a kangaroo here. If you do something in a certain way, you get to play as this kangaroo. I'm not sure at all what it is though. Whoa, spinning bird kick. I've got no quarrels with you, kangaroo. Just this clown face that I'm not happy with. Are we going to be friends now? Is that what happens? Have I done it? Or has kangaroo just run off? This is the disco one. Grab your partner by the hand. Happy New Year, Sega Shans. They copied this story from a particular Harding episode of Biker Grove. Oh my word. I thought it was familiar. Was that Jeff then, that old man? They ain't done him many favours, have they? Why in these games they always insist on smashing up the tables and things? You know, what has the owner of this establishment done? Where is the quarrel there? What's the thinking behind it? I'll make sure no one can sit down in here again. Smash all the tables and chairs up. Oh, look at the disco dancing. Quite repetitive, this tune, I'd say. Oh no, here we go. Key change. Grab your partner by the hand. It's got a techno version of line dancing, I think. Nice. Oh, look at the lasers. Reach for the lasers. The Blackpool Munter Hunter. If there was a straw on the floor, I'd know where I was. Damn tables. I think this has been the best music so far. I mean, the competition hasn't been fierce for music, but... Whoa! You want to be careful jumping down from that sort of height. You'll end up with bad knees later in life. Got a top on as well, you'll catch a cold out there. You might have a top on, but certainly skin tight. Anyone else? What was that kangaroo? Is there a chance to reunite? I don't think I did what you need to do to play as that kangaroo. Look at that knife. Oh, knife on knife. Didn't end well. Oh, piece of wood. Look at that. Stronger than the table. Wow, didn't expect that. It's not very nice, is it? Not very festive. Come back so I can hit you in this wood. Lumber. Even the wood's got a name. This is like trying to get your way out of Mark Kelly's on a Friday night. No, I want to go home. I don't want my drive tarmacking. Stay down. Oh, that's unfair. This lumber is nearly finished. My dreams of turning this into an IKEA chair slowly disappearing. Oh, I've just kept the kit because I wanted to... Oh no, and he just threw it away like that. Walsall and Blackpool, beautiful night spots. Oh yeah. Yeah, very classy. Walsall. Yeah, I bet that's a lovely night out. I think I'd feel safer in Blackpool. I used to go out with a girl from Walsall, actually. Well, she was at Walsall Uni. Oh, what the hell? Virtual reality twin just smashing my head in here. Not doing that. They're not falling for it. We have to go back to the flying kick, I think. It's too hard to hit. Dancing around, it's like watching bloody Britain's Got Talent. Oh, come over here. These are the most annoying women in the game. Jumping around everywhere. And a man dizzy. They're good at avoiding you. Highly programmed women. Hello, over here. Small one trainer. Yeah. Oh no! It's gonna be a kick to the head, surely. Gonna seal the deal. What? Yes. Oh, she's still going. She's still alive. Surely she's not. She's still going. Stop walking in a straight line. PVM or BVM on the bar. Revenge of the Fiddlers. Dogger's Day Out, more like. Pedo Meetup 2023. Vanlife Meetup 2023. That's like saying you love cancer. Love Blackers. Ah, Blackpool. I recently looked something up about B&O TV is now on my suggested videos of Gruss Newton and Fagan RS500. Oh, that's bad. That's not sort of start to the new year you need. Gruss Newton's been banned from Blackpool. His DNA is all over the Blackpool front. Really? What the big sign? There's an alarm going off. Hope it's not mine. Need more fake laughing. I'm just going to see if someone's getting burgled or not. Oh no, it's an AA van. Bloody AA. Your alarm's going off. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. Bloody hell. It's two newer vans, no point going out trying to take any bits. They're not going to fit. Don't want the alarm on it anyway, that's terrible. I'm just surprised I managed to make it out. Must be the old home start. Oh, smash that barrel out of the way. Imagine the strength required to do that. Done it twice. Oh, the music's not too bad on this level. Getting back to normality. It sounds like the music from something like Rolling Thunder. Uh-oh. Feel the jumper. Don't want to keep insisting or shouting that. Sliders. Very sneaky. You're blowing the place up. To America. Yep, rolling cans. Oh, I tell you what, they're clever. They don't just fall down the hole, do they? Can't get anyone to just fall down the hole. No. Oh, smash that barrel into the next dimension. Uh-oh. Oh, Miss Whippy. That's it. Thundra. Yep. Purple, no top. Back. Milk Tray Man's back. Oh, he's gone down the hole. Come on, can I get anyone to go down the hole? No, that's clever programming. I can get 3 to go down in one go. They're all down the hole. There we go. I knew that hole would come in handy. You go in that one. Oh, he escaped the hole. Oh, and then he went down the hole. Dangerous. When will the van go up in smoke like the live streams, Gruss? The bailiffs are knocking. Uh-oh. Oh, what? You can smash that. Get out of town. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no. She's got an extra life from somewhere. I'll smash that thing up. Oh, I'll die again. Oh no. Oh, I did again, the old backhand. That was enough. Give the old backhand. Oh, a little kick and the digger's retreating. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Too little, too late. Damn. Your webcam has turned off. You're fisting. What's happened? Oh yeah, the camera's gone off it. Dry. Going in dry. New year, new me. They're coming to take the cabs away. They're coming to take the cabs away. New focus. Live streams will return. Skip delivery. Curtain block. It's official curtain block. Curtain gate. Tried to shut me down, the curtains did. They were unable to. God. Oh no, I don't really want to continue. How long are we going? 25 minutes. Tony is in the room. Good evening, Tony. Welcome. Good to see you here. Go on, let's have another go quick. Oh, come on. How come she don't always hit it? That's it. Whoa. So, easy way to lose your life. Smashing this thing in. Get out of town. Man, if I don't beat that up soon, I'm in trouble. Oh! Thought that would help, but that was rubbish. Oh, I think I might have smashed it up. Well, nearly. Get out of town. She's having a good pop at it. Oh no! Can't believe it. Couldn't even get past the digger. Damn. He's bought a new strap on as well. Ross Fruiton has updated his grinder profile. Oh dear. It's good to see him updated anyway. It's been the same one for ages, isn't it? Apparently he's offering the opportunity for someone to stop away with him at the next Plate Expo in Blackpool in the back of his van. So obviously they'll get the top bunk and he'll be on the bottom. You might find that the top bunk can get a bit uncomfortable later on in the night. You might feel like a sharp stabbing pain at the back of yourself. It's nothing to be concerned about. You know, it's literally just a design flaw in the bed. And the next day you might be a little bit stiff. But, I mean, other than that, it's a decent offer. So if anyone's interested, let him know. Certainly it's not fun for all the family. It's, you know, would suit someone who was single. You can't beat a good stab in the back. Yeah. Well, I heard somebody said that they stopped there and they thought that they must have slept on a strap-on mistakenly. But you know, they must at some point they must have come off it because it wasn't there in the morning. So, you know, what happens in the van stays in the van. What time you get in here is what a lot of people are saying. Bet you're getting quite a few hits on that grinder profile now. You can obviously accommodate and travel. I'm pressing start button. Oh, the world's hardest start button. Why is there not an auto fire button for a start? I'm sure I played it before and discovered there was, or did I just play it on the arcade stick which had auto fire? Might have been the latter. Get out of town. Oh! Damn clouds. It's bad when clouds become your enemy. Great music though, might be too quiet because we had the Mega Drive on. Russ Newton is doing a live feed on his flange cam. Really? Oh, that would be good to watch. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody under the age of 21 though, because obviously... Oh my gosh! Do have to recount all the different countries. He is going international. He's taking his laptop streaming tour, international duties. So, fear not, if you're not from the UK, the Vivaro will be available in other nations. Smack him in his blue head. Oh, I tell you what, I'm taking an age to do this. Oh, but eventually the dragon is slain. Get down, Giza. Oh, great place. Whoa! I'm not keen on the bats in Giza though. All that stone buildings they've put in the way. Absolute nightmare. Clear these trees up. I saw. Nothing like a calming play of Space Harrier. It's a relaxing game. Uh-oh. We're getting a bit mazy. Oh, we are getting a lot mazy. Oh, don't like that. Okay, the faces. Rod Stewart and the faces are here. Oh, oh, there's something behind them. A big pink thing. Amon, Amon, Amon! This is a crazy place. Oh my word. Oh! It had to happen and it was a phallus-shaped tree. Banged into accidentally. Another one of the excuses that Russ uses. Out in his van. These mushrooms are very off-putting. Oh my, you know death is definitely around the corner here. Game's just gone absolutely mad on me. Many more battle scenes will soon be available. Yeah, only for complete mentalists. Ordinary people are not allowed to see them. Oh gosh, the amount of mushrooms. Too much. Oh no, you cannot risk trying to fight those. They are too hardy. You bought the Mister yet, Mr. Steadhead Boxhead? It's essential, even for those that collect. Get a Mister. Yeah, because I can cope with the 500 games I've already got. I reckon if I get another 10,000, that should help the situation. I can then sort of, offer about, 2 minutes to play each one, I think. I'm off down Rumbelows to pick up a new streaming laptop. No. Full circle, new core subject. Laughing out. I hope that's out of focus, not a new focus. Oh dear. You have more chance of getting a cure for those warts on your bell. Problems with the old bell. Oh dear. Well, that was Space Harrier, that was probably about 2 minutes, but it felt like about 2 hours to me. Intensive. I think we're going to have to just slip on something slightly more relaxing for a moment. Oh, there we are. Greatest title screen ever. Oh, look at that. That must have took them years to design that. Absolute years. Turkey. Oh, it was Christmas as well. I could have played Turkey Bowl. And the whole time I was just messing about playing something else. Halo's relaxing. Halo brings out the worst in people, Sean. Am I what's that? That's left-hander, I'm a right-hander. I want to go for 10. How much wax do I want on the lane? I want it half waxed. I want to go for normal level. Yeah, I can't actually remember how to play it, but I think we're going to better find out now. Oh, it's a P-roller. Absolute P-roller. Oh! Nearly. Nearly. Oh, it's another P-roller. You're joking. Oh, it's got it though. It's got it though, but it's a slow old girl. There's no two ways for it. Half a strike. Okay, we'll take that. I think I'm in the end. What did I do? Oh my god. Well, that should be hitting it hard. I'm hitting it slow and all. Oh, it's a strike anyway. It don't matter. Don't matter how you hit them, just hit them. Oh, that's it. Yeah, yeah, you can move that left and right. Oh, I had power the wrong way. I was doing it in the middle. Oh, and look what happens. And then there were two. Awkward split. You'd never get both. It's impossible. No. Terror. Terror, terror. Oh, 48. It was looking good to start. Look at that. Look at the detail on that player one. The time there was to spend drawing that character. Just amazing. This is actually quite a cool bowling game, to be fair. You can't beat a good smashing. You can't, and that's been some of the complaints about from people who've stopped in Russ's van. The smashing just wasn't good enough, so hopefully you can do better in the new year. Oh, he's gone for a slow one again. Oh, but it does the trick. Don't you hate that when you go bowling, you're doing alright, and then someone comes along and just drops it, it goes about 1 mile an hour, but they get a strike. Then they become convinced that's the way to do bowls. Oh, he's striking it. Go for life. Might be a special code at the end of this. You can win a holiday to Florida to meet the developers of Super Bowling and receive a good smashing. It's going with a bit more pace. Oh, it doesn't matter. I think I found the winning technique here. Seems to be. Go for it. Go for it. Go on. You can go for it. A bit more pace. Oh! Spoke too soon. Gruss Newton's aim is to strike in shenanigans each week for the rest of his life. Well, he's going to drive to Blackpool every week for the rest of his life. I know he said he loves Blackpool, but that's probably a little bit, going a bit too far. Mind you, saving on hotel bills. I mean, stop at the Norbrick for the New Year's Eve. What was it? £52? £48? That was a double suite, matching lampshades. The carpet had been recently dried out. So, you know, there was a lot to like there. You'd probably get a small family in there. And yeah, you can enjoy the pleasant weather that you get in Blackpool. You know, pack your swimming costume, obviously. And watch out for trams, because that's what killed Alan Fairclough, so you've just got to be wary of them trams. They can be deadly. Oh, tell you what, that's ruined it. 8 has ruined it. Hello everybody. Hey player. Are you ready? I am ready. Let's go bowling. We're there already. We're already bowling. Oh, disappointing, weren't it? It's got to be a good score, that, in the end, surely. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Oh my. 192, that's not too bad. I don't think I'm going to better that. I can't afford the fuel. I drive a van, not a mobile hair salon. What do you mean you can't afford the fuel? We're absolutely rolling in it. I've heard you've been taking fuel out of people's cars, so I've heard you've got a big jerry can. Haven't you got about 4 cars, Russ? Don't you have one for each day of the week or something like that? Mind you, I think Sean's got about 3 cars, so just greedy. I've not even got 1 car. I could do with a car. All I see on YouTube is all these videos of people saying, bought a Fiat Panda for £250. Well, I never seen any of these cars for £250. When I looked, a pile of scrap was £1,000. So I don't know what we're talking about. Not that, we're done with that game. Where's the other one? Let's have another go on Space Harrier. Probably won't do as well. I'm holding a Mega Drive controller. That won't operate that this console. Yeah, Super Bowling. You know that if you're just into like having cartridges and you just had your Super Famicom setup, it's not a bad game. I could see some fun playing it in 2-player. God knows what possessed me to buy it really in reality. But then again, you've just played it. So. Yeah, I've got a few bowling games though. Oh, it's not going well, is it? Down on the first stage. There's a mistake going back to the fantasy zone. I'll never beat my enthusiasm. What's that? Oh, it's not dead. Come on. Uh-oh. Really healthy trees and just shooting them down. So what, the old thumb still got it. I'll have to load up track and field. I actually own track and field. I very nearly, and I didn't because I thought, what are you doing that for? Even though it was cheap, bought the Olympics game on Dreamcast. I nearly bought it at a car boot sale once, but I was disgusted because the bloke wanted £4 for it. I was like, well, Japanese Dreamcast game, but is it called Decathlete or something? Or was that the Saturn one? But anyway, the one that's in that sort of series. There's one on eBay at the minute, I think. It's about £5 including postage. But anyway, I didn't buy it. But I just love a good track and field game. The Real Deal, sponsored by One Up Cabs. Adequate. I would have thought they'll probably send me one in the post now, won't they? Try and change my mind. I'm sure there's a way of hacking into it and streaming composite video. So that could be something I could look into. Oh, for bonkers. Not our game over already. Live performance of Midlife Crisis in 6 minutes. Panda 4 before. I know, you should have given me that car, that Panda 4 before. I'd like that. You know what I mean? If it was a decent friend, you'd have said, oh, I'll have that Panda, because obviously you're having to walk to work all the time, so, you know, concerned you're going to die out there in the cold. But no, you sold it to somebody else. Mind you, can't afford your prices. One Up powered by Amiga. What do you think it is powered by? Bet someone's done a breakdown of it. Can't be Raspberry Pi because they're apparently hard to get hold of. So, was I actually playing then? Or was that just the intro bit? Live performance. No, there's no live performance. I think I should have just bowed down when I got to the third stage on Space Harrier and consider that an achievement. Look at this stage. It is a banging game, definitely. Well worth owning on Saturn. Especially if you're a fan of Space Harrier. I mean, is there a better home port than this? It's pretty impressive. I'm going to build my own cabinet and then just play this game on it. I'll attach a Land Rover gear stick to the Sega Saturn D-pad and then use that as my yoke. I'll mount it on the floor with some big screws. Powered by Fate Laughs and Full Circles. Full Circle! Oh, that'd be quite frustrating. Keep going around in circles, won't it? That would be frustrating also. Well, I think we'll end with a racing game that will make you appreciate how far we've actually come. there was a time when people considered this quite, well, perhaps even realistic. They certainly considered it a pioneering racing game. I was definitely one of those people. Not super thing. We're done with that. I mean, let's be honest. It's not gonna look good now, is it? Still, I had to have the cart for this one. I remember getting this when it first come out. Something I only say about 100 times a day. I do, and it was good then. And we used to play it in 2-player as well, which is just sounds crazy. Also, I bought the Japanese one and thought, oh yeah, you'll get the full screen, won't you? But no, it's pretty much... oh, am I talking rubbish? Maybe you do get the full screen. I best go on beginner, and let's face it, we're gonna struggle. Can't remember if you get a full screen or a bit. No, you get a windowed view. I don't think the view is any I don't think it's any bigger than the power release, which probably means the power release is very well optimised. But I just remember thinking it was cool. I mean, look at the view now. But I remember thinking that was good. Well, that's the best way to try and get a good time, though, in that view. It's the only way you can see the corners coming up. Yeah, time hasn't been kind, has it, really? Even on a CRT, this is it's a product of its time. Without a doubt. He's undertook me. This is the bad corner, isn't it? Or the fairground stuff. Oh, he's lost it. He went too much, too soon. Oh, I'm getting rammed. That's the view to play in, but it's really not the most impressive view to see. Well, I say that as if I'm going to complete a lap without crashing or something. I tell you what, that's tripping my eyes out. Might be too old for virtual racing. The time might have finally come upon me. Oh, very cautious round the corner now. 7th, but I don't think we're going to get any better, are we? Oh God, look at that. Oh, he's full boring it round the corner. Can he take this one early? On the inside. Oh, he's took the inside line. Crazy. Crazy polygons. Absolutely no shading. Shading. And brake for the inside one. Oh, was it too much braking? Got to hit it on the inside. Oh, I don't know, was that better? Yeah, that was the best lap. 40 seconds, I can do better than that. Surely I remember doing 38 seconds. Go for it, move out of the way. Oh my word. God, that does look bad. I remember another game on the Mega Drive that sort of had these 3D polygonal graphics. It didn't have no special chips in the car. I think it's called Steel Talion. It's an awful helicopter simulational game. Absolutely terrible. But looking back at it, it was quite impressive, really. Considering the limitations of the hardware. I mean, a bloody awful game, but what they were trying to do, what they were trying to achieve. I mean, I presume it was on PC as well. I always like the little music sections that just, you had the silence of the racing and then the music would kick in. This was, I mean, on the arcades, this was fantastic when it came out. It truly was revolutionary. Oh, he's cooked it. He's cooked it. £70 for the car. I traded in 2 games plus cash for this monster back in the day. Surely it's 25% faster. Nah, because if the power one's been optimised to run at the same speed, I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it runs at the same speed as the Power one. I remember years ago I did a high score challenge and people were like, oh, but you're playing the Power one if I play the NTSC one. There might be a difference in terms of the time, but I'm pretty sure at that point the game would have been properly optimised, so it probably runs exactly the same on a Power machine as NTSC. Used to go to the Trocadero every weekend to play a massive arcade setup of this, yeah. I remember going on holiday, I think it was like Cardigan Bay or something like that, and they had a wicked arcade there, and they had the F1. It was only the single screen, but it was a massive screen. I think it was like 50-inch screen or something like that. And they had the F1 cabinet that you sat in. It didn't move, but all the same, it was mental. And when you used to play it, everyone used to watch. You know, it was such a standout piece in terms of like what was available at that arcade. It was just. They also had the Virtual Fighter when that first came out. The projector screen with the bench and the sit-down thing. Yeah, I actually paid. When I got my PAL version, I got that and Sonic 3 on the same day, and I traded in something like Rocket Knight Adventures, Turtles Tournament Fighter. There was like about 3 games that I traded in, and a bit of cash, and then I come with them two. And to be honest, I was quite pleased because they were pretty advanced games for the Mega Drive at the time. But obviously, you know, time hasn't been kind to virtual racing. But all the same, still a cool piece of history, I think. I'm glad I've got it. No idea if it's hard to get hold of these days. Also unusual how the Japanese one had a silver case. Never seen that with any other Mega Drive game. But yeah, the Japanese one had a silver case. Bizarrely. But I think the black cartridge looks better than the grey cartridge does. But alas, this is the one I've got. It's good the cartridge still works, really. Let's be fair. So I'll have a quick go on this, which is Art of Fighting for the Mega Drive. What would you play that for? You could play it on Neo Geo. Indeed, I could. I was watching a video the other day, and I think it was like all the Neo Geo games on the Mega Drive or whatever. And they were sort of raving about this one, saying that, you know, it's real good conversion. And it's one that I got from. Bought it in 2010. I can't remember what they were called. It was some company in Japan. He just used to like sort of email them and say, yeah, I want this game, that game, and the other game, and then they'd take them off the website and send them to you. Can't remember what it was called. Was it Rising Sun or something like that? Rising Sun import games or something like that. Anyway, at the time, they had quite a lot of Japanese Mega Drive games for, like, you know, still, they used to be like £5, £6, £7. So when you order something, you order about 10 of them. And I ended up with this, which I have played this quite a lot, actually, around my friend's house. Disappointingly, as with Art of Fighting, you can only choose 1 or 2 characters in a single player. Certainly the first one, but I mean, obviously, I'm going to play terribly on it. This is 6-button compatible, I think. Yeah, not even lying. In terms of Mega Drive, you know, beat-em-ups, I think this is a really good effort. I mean, it certainly looks and sounds better than the version of Street Fighter 2 that we got, and some of the other fighting games, they were so much better on like Super Nintendo and things. I think even Turtles Tournament Fight was a lot better on Super Nintendo than Mega Drive. Oh, he's done a special move. Go on. Looks like I only know one special move though. Oh, that's the taunting. Oh right, yeah, it's 6-button control, but 3 of the buttons are taunt. Brass processing couldn't handle those boxes. couldn't. He looks a broken man, doesn't he? Oh yeah. Now we're talking. That's quality bit of hey up. Sounds like that. Alarm's going off again. Hey up. Oh, should have looked at what he was going to say. Doing something important. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. He didn't like that. The old bartender, he's smoking a cigarette there. A fair bit of background detail, really. I mean, I know the people in the background aren't doing anything particularly, but... Oh! Only that did it him. That's not to charge back up, that's used other stuff up, taunting him. Oh, that wasn't a good move. Oh no. Spoke too soon. Fall around. Chewing gum, that's bad for you. Oh no. The man's having some sort of fit. No! Got completely smashed in at the end there. You lost. But still, I mean, very competent beat 'em up on the Mega Drive. Choose a different character. Just choose Robert quick. Not that I'm any good with Robert or any character in any fighting game, to be fair. Oh. Whoa! Fair is fine. Straight into it. Uh-oh. Oh dear. No! Who's down? It's me. Oh dear. Lost my way. Nothing this spamming can't sort out. Trying to win the time down. Oh no! Definitely no better with this character. But still, no one said it was easy. No, that's how you do it. Towards down, diagonally towards an A. It gives you some hints and tips, which you would probably need on the arcades. But yeah, well, I'm going to call it a morning there, although it is nearly 12:15 now. But thank you for watching, commenting, liking. Enjoy the rest of your New Year's Day, and I will catch you again soon.